So we're going to start again for the changing the stitch length worksheet. We're going to start again on the standard line. So the standard stitch selection will be B. The standard stitch width will be 3. And then we're going to change the stitch length for each line. So the standard for the stitch length is 2.5. So that's where we're going to start. Like all of our other lines, we're going to do a back stitch to start and a back stitch to end. And this should look like all of the other lines that you sewed at the beginning of our paper pattern practice. For the second line, what we're going to do is set our stitch length to 4. And we're going to sew the same way. So with a stitch length of 4, you should notice that the stitches are significantly more spaced out than our standard line. For that last line, we're going to set our stitch length to 1. And when you're sewing with the stitch length 1, it's really important that you let the machine do the work and try not to over control what's happening. So if I flip this over, you can really see the difference between those 3 lines, with the line on the far left now being the one with the smallest stitches, the smallest stitch length between each stitch. In the middle we have really large stitches, and then on the right here we have our standard stitches. On our worksheet, you'll notice that there's a note about the difference between short stitches and long stitches, and a definition for basting. When you're finished doing all of your sewing, you're going to answer the questions that you see on the worksheet.